Hi guys, I'm Jackie with Jackie's Jinx Journey, where I follow a low-carb lifestyle with my high-carb family. If you are watching this recently, I am currently on the Triple B&E challenge, doing at least 90 days and thinking about longer, so we will see how that goes. I figured I would do a video on why I am eating this way. So, I suffer from migraines, plantar fasciitis, depression, mood swings, general soreness, achiness, crabbiness, not wanting to be around peopleness. And when I am on keto, pretty much all that goes away. On Triple B&E, my depression is 100% gone. I don't have any issues with it. This is the third round I'm doing. And within 2 weeks, all the depression symptoms are gone. That alone is worth it. I used to be on medications for it, but I don't like the medications. I don't like how they make me feel. So it's don't feel good on with nothing, or don't feel good and take a medication that may or may not help you and gives you symptoms and other stuff you don't want to deal with and has side effects. So I just didn't take them. I've had depressions at least since middle school, so I've dealt with that off and on. I have a family history of it. We've got all kinds of stuff in my family, so I've got a whole slew of problems. So anyway, the plantar fasciitis at one point was so severe, if I was standing in the kitchen for 5 minutes, I was almost in tears because my feet hurt so bad. It was excruciating. I had to wear shoes in my own house, and I hate wearing shoes. I've always hated shoes. Usually the minute I hit the door, my shoes are off. I've always been like that. Used to walk outside in the summer and have no shoes on and do all that fun stuff. And couldn't do that anymore. I mean, probably the last 3 to 5 years, which I never went and actually got it diagnosed. But it used to come and go. It never stuck around. However, when COVID hit, I gained 80 pounds within like 6 months, I think it was. And it came flying back, and I never got rid of it. I was in so much pain. I was so miserable. And I didn't want to be here. Like, I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go out anywhere. I didn't want to be with anybody. I just wanted to stay in bed and eat. My binge eating came back full force. I would take food to work. I would then proceed to go in the vending machines. I would get honey buns and muffins, sometimes 2 and 3 a piece. And I was probably spending anywhere from $15 to $20 a day on junk food. And then I would eat whatever I brought to work for lunch. I would probably have 1 or 2 of the honey buns in the morning and 1 or 2 of, the muffins in the afternoon, or vice versa, or mix and match. And then when I left work, sometimes I would go and pick up fast food and hide the bags, stash them either under my seat, or if I find a trash can that I could toss them into, then I would come home, make dinner, and eat again. Not pretty, and it was not fun. It was a lot. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I gained like 80 pounds, but it was not a long time period. I'm pretty sure I gained that within 6 months. When I met Jim, I was in a size 9. And, I was doing keto when I met him. And then we were good for a while. I mean, I probably gained like 10 pounds, just being in a new relationship, you're going out to eat and doing all kinds of other stuff. And it's to be expected, but I was still in like a 10, 12, so still relatively small. And then the world shut down, my work amped up 7 days a week, 10 to 12-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts, minimum 4 days a week. And our longest stint we did, I was like 74 or 75 days. No breaks, no time off. If you missed, like I said, we're on a point system, so you get so many points and you're fired. So we had no option of whether, I had to be there, and I'm newish to the company, so I only have a week's vacation time. So you used it sparingly or you held it, and I did all those without missing a single day. It's not fun. So regardless, needless to say, I was living pretty much out of the vending machines at work. And obviously I just told you what I was eating out of those vending machines. So, gained all that weight. My depression came back. Plantar fasciitis came back. Aches and pains, being lethargic. Just, I was not in a good place. So I don't know what finally I was going to start back, I think in November, December. I had joined Two Crazy Ketos group and made a post on something and was like, I'm going to start here and yada, yada, yada. I think I started, I was on it for a week or two, fell back and didn't make it. Something happened in March. I don't know what. Flip switched. Something happened. Jumped back into the Two Crazy Ketos and started back on my Keto 2.0, and I have not looked back since. And I am down a little over 50 pounds. I'm not 100% sure what I'm at right now. I know I am 0.4 pounds away from my lowest weight since March. So I had actually gotten down to, I think it was 168, and in November, I believe, and then the holidays, and then I gained a little bit of weight after triple B&E. But I stayed within 10 pounds, I believe. So I call that a win. I know once I hit 175, I stayed between 165 I stayed between 170 and 175 for the holidays. So like I said, I consider that a win. I did have a few off-plan meals, but for the most, I stuck with the items I decided that I could have, but I had more than I had planned on. So a partial win, a 50-50 win is what we'll call that. So, but yeah, I feel amazing on triple B&E. I have, like I said, I deal with the bathroom pyrotechnics, and I had a history of pretty bad constipation, so I kind of consider it a little bit of a win. You may or may not. I know I'm happiest probably staying ketovore, carnivore. I need to try just carnivore for a while after triple B&E, like add in some fish and chicken and all that other fun stuff, and see how I fare on that versus adding in some of the other stuff like the pickles and the jalapenos and stuff. So that may come after the cruise. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of background on why I am doing this challenge, and why I decided to stay on this lifestyle. my long term is to stay keto for the rest of my life. Some version of keto, some version of proper human diet. So I had that massive lapse, obviously, for COVID, but I'm hoping that was the last, or if another lapse does happen, that it's not almost a year and a half to 2 years, because that put me in a place I don't want to be back in. So anyway, I will stop rambling. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of background on why I do triple beanie, why I stick with keto. And if you have any questions or anything, please put those down below. I'm going to take a little cue from Dawn. And if you would like to know any questions about me and or Jim, you can ask those, and maybe I will do a video, a little bit about our background. Our meeting story is not that entertaining. You probably don't want to hear that story for us. So it's very short and a one line, so you don't want to know. But yeah, if you have not done so already, please hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. Hit the like button and leave comments below. I read every single one, unless for some reason YouTube is being funky and not giving them to me, because I've had a few times when I'll go on a video and I'm like, because I like and love each comment that comes through, and I'll see a comment that wasn't liked and I was like, well, when did that come through? Because I don't know, it's supposed to give it to me a notification in 2 different spots, and then sometimes I don't get it in either. I don't know how that works, but anyway, have a great day, guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Thanks for watching.